As soon as you hit 50 purchases using Facebook ads, make sure you start doing this. So I've been running Facebook ads for a couple years now, and I've spent over 7 figures of my own money on the platform. And one of the biggest hacks that I like to use when I'm scaling is actually to create lookalike audiences for every single conversion event, all the way up to 10%. See, some people like to give advice saying that you should start off with purchase lookalikes first, and then move on to initiate checkouts if that works, and then add to carts and so on and so on. And they'll probably also say just to stick to 1% lookalikes and then only go to 2% as long as the first one works, etc. And personally, I was trying that for a while, but the issue was that loads of these lookalike audiences just weren't profitable enough to keep on pushing more budget into them. So one day I decided to randomly test out lookalike audiences, 1 to 10%, all 10 audiences for one of my products. And I made 10 different ad sets for all these different 10 lookalikes, as well as creating the lookalikes for all 4 main conversion events, which were purchases, initiate checkouts, add to carts, and view content. So basically we had 40 ad sets testing 40 different lookalike audiences. And I was really surprised by the results. Out of the 40 ad sets that I just created and the 40 lookalikes we were testing, some of them just randomly started taking off. It wasn't necessarily the 1 to 2% purchase or 1 to 2% initiate checkout lookalikes that were working. It was random 3 to 4% add to carts or 5% view content lookalikes that were starting to take off for some reason. And I've talked about this philosophy on Facebook ads before, but essentially I never tried to use logic when it comes to understanding the Facebook algorithm and figuring out how it works, because simply put, I think it's pretty messed up. And if you want to see this for yourself, all you need to do is create 3 identical campaigns in 3 different ad accounts. Same interest, same targeting, same everything, okay? You'll notice that all 3 of these campaigns after one day will have completely different CPMs, completely different CTRs, completely different CPAs, no correlation between it whatsoever. And this is also why you should never take someone's word for it when they say that a specific targeting strategy works better than another targeting strategy. It's completely up to you to test and see what's working best on your ad account, because maybe the first option, the first targeting strategy might work better inside your ad account. And this also means that the more audiences and the more ad sets that you actually test inside of your ad account, the more likely you are to find an ad set that has a good ROAS that you can actually scale. Now, one thing that you shouldn't change though is the conversion objective on your Facebook account. Always optimize for purchases, because I personally tried optimizing for add to carts, initiate checkouts, but nothing works as well as the purchase conversion objective when you want to drive purchases. So make sure you don't test that, but everything else feel free to test inside of your ad account and see what works best. And obviously, if you're scaling a product and you haven't started using lookalikes yet, trust me, this is probably the easiest way that you can start making new audiences and tons of them really quickly. Just test every single lookalike audience possible with all your different conversion metrics, and you'll eventually find 1 or 2 of them that will work really well that you can aggressively scale even further.